Hello, everybody. My name is Luchara, and this is Satisfactory. Welcome to another episode. We are currently trying to unlock new tiers on our space elevator. We are doing a kind of bootstrap solution here. Let's go up on the roof, and you can see exactly what we're doing. It's not pretty, but it's working. So we need three different things for the space elevator. We need automated wiring, which we are making from cables and stators. We need versatile framework, which we are making from modular frames and steel beams. And last but not least, smart plating, which comes from reinforced iron plates and rotors. We got two for this one because it comes slower, right? So we got these jacked up with power shards, so it makes 5 per minute. But the versatile framework, for example, is 12.5 per minute. So even with two of them, we're still getting less than of these. This one over here, we're not jacked up, but we only need 100 of these compared to, I believe, 500 of each of these ones. Let's go take a look. Let's go look at our space elevator and see exactly what we need here. So this is to unlock tiers 5 and 6, which is oil, oil processing, oil power. I believe trains are in this tier. God, I don't remember. Obviously there's some other things as well, but I just do not recall them off the top of my head. So yeah, 500 smart plating, 500 framework, 100 wiring. And that gives us tier 5 and 6. So that's the plan. I know it's not pretty. We'll want to come up with a more permanent solution at some point. But for now, it is what it is. So we will have to, I guess we could run a belt back, put them in automatically, but yeah, for something that's, relatively temporary, not a big deal. So yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. I'll be back once we get tier 5 and 6 unlocked. Oil, baby. All right, so we are currently waiting for that space elevator stuff in order to unlock tier 5 and 6. So I am expanding power. I'm doing a bunch more coal generators. I am up on this hill. So you can see our base right over there. So this is our steel and other powers over there. Rotors up there. That's our reinforced iron plates. That's my modular frame factory over there, just to give you an idea of where I am. So I came up here because there's 3 pure coal nodes up here, and there is water, like not right here, but it's pretty close. There's water just right in there, right? So this is a pretty good spot for power because we got pure coal right here, we got a pure coal right there, and we got pure coal right over here, I think. Yeah, right here. So we're going to run a bunch of more power generators, coal generators up here, because it's going to be iffy getting oil power in time. You know what I mean? We're going to run out of power, I feel like, before we get the oil. So I'm just kind of trying to get ahead of it a little bit by doing this. Is this close, far enough out? Or is that going to be too close? Let's find out. Let's find out. How does that look? Alright, that's perfect. Alright, so we will keep going along like that. Yeah, this will, I think, this will double our total power, I believe. Oh, so yeah, so purple and sea guns are trying to stay busy too. I believe that sea guns just unlocked the Nautilus detonator, which is cool. Yeah, so that's the plan right now. And so by the time I finish this, we'll likely have that unlocked, that research, or the space elevator will be done and ready for tier 5 and 6, which will be, honestly, it's going to be kind of scary. Because that's where it gets, where this game starts to get a little overwhelming. But that's why it's good that there's 3 of us, right? We can kind of just delegate the tasks, split them up, go from there. So that's the plan. So I will be back probably when I'm done a power. Maybe when I'm done, when the space elevator's done, we'll see. But yeah, so basically, I guess I should explain more what I'm doing here, why I'm doing the pipes like this. So basically, each pipe can only feed 6 coal generators. So I'm kind of just piggybacking the pipes. So going all the way back to the water, I'll have 2 pipes coming in. We'll actually have 4 pipes coming in, right? Essentially, then it'll split up. 2 go here, Two will go here. Just run this out. And then, so that first pipe will feed these 6. Then it'll stop. Oh, no, wait, I screwed up. I made a boo-boo. So let's fix the boo-boo. Oh, this is a lot to fix. So the pipe, yeah. Whoops. Right there. So that pipe will end, and then this pipe will come down. And we'll feed these 6 with that pipe, essentially. Right? I think that makes sense. Makes sense to me. And then we'll run coal right down the middle. Feed everything. We got lots of coal. Will that work with the angle? Yeah, it doesn't look great, but it works. That's all that matters. I could drop it. Yeah, I'm sure there's a better way to do that so it looks better, but whatever. I don't care about looks. I just want this to work. So I'll be back soon. Alright, so Operation Extra Coal Power is successful. I think there might be a few still not quite getting water. Like this one. We're not quite there yet. Let's look at the power pole here. But our power has shot way up, right? Our capacity was like 2,100. Now it's, you know, it'll be 3,700, I think, when it's maxed out. We're just waiting for water to work its way through the system. It's getting there. I think they're good for coal, though, right? Let's check the last one, make sure it has coal. But I think it should be good. Yeah, so coal's fine. So we're just kind of waiting for water to work its way through, right? Yeah, you know, we are definitely waiting for water. Okay, so this one's almost full. And then these two, yeah, so we're almost there. And I did something else that I think is a good idea. So there's 24 total coal generators up here, being fed by 2 Mark II miners, 12 water pumps, and 4 booster pumps. Right? So those things, the booster pumps, coal miners, and water extractors, make a total of 260 power when they're all being used. So what I did, so you can see this power grid, max consumption 260, production 300. So I just have these connected to just 4 generators over here. Right? So these power poles just come around. They come from the miners and whatnot. They come around, come up here, 4 generators, and then they don't join with the rest. Then these poles loop all the way around to the other side of the generators, where like that pole, and they come back. So this way, if we do have a power outage, water on our main grid, water and coal will keep going to these generators. Right? It's just a little fail-safe I like to put in. So yeah, so I think 3670 is where it's going to be when they're all getting water. As you can see, it's not quite flatlined there yet, but it should be very soon. So this will allow us to get some basic oil production on the go, maybe some quick wire, some quartz, a lot of different things we can start doing, some sulfur. But it opens up some options. So I'm going to go ahead back down to base, check in with the guys. I believe the space elevators, we should be ready to load it, and send off the stuff. And unlock tier 5 and 6. Should be good. I'll be back. Alright, so we have way more than enough for the space elevator. We kind of overshot that a little bit, but that's fine. So let's seal it up. Off you go. I'm wondering, is any of this stuff used for the next tier? If it is, we can just load it up. I'm not sure if it is. Bye-bye. And off to space you go. Oh, well, these are used. We can load these up. Perfect. But these are a little more advanced. We got some work to do to get that stuff on the go. Alright, so let's see what tier 5 and 6 entails here. Let's head back to the hub. We'll have to tear all this apart, though. It's just wasting power now, really. Alright, let's get to the hub here. I know it's oil. I know there will be like the heavy modular frames. There will be what will be here? Oil processing, motors. So we have all this. This is easy peasy. Industrial manufacturing. All right, so we got to get this one first because this needs oil products. 200 plastic, 200 rubber. So yeah, that's the manufacturer. There's the computer, and there's the things we need for the space elevator. All right, and here, alternative fuel transport. This lets us package water and fuel and all that. Here's the gas mask. Purple was just asking about that. More inventory slots. Tier 6. Expanded power infrastructure. So yeah, there's the oil power. So that is a ways off. Like we need 100 computers and heavy modular frames from that. So yeah, that's not, we can't instantly go into oil power. And the jetpack, more inventory slots, trains. Again, needs a bunch of this crap. And Mark II pumps. Pumps and Mark II pipes. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, so this is all great, but this needs to be first. So let's load up for this. 50 motors. Got it. You probably, you know what would help, Luch? You selected it. All right, so we need how many more of these? There. Where are beams? Way down here. 500 of those. Oh, and copper sheets are currently being made off in the distance, and Seaguns is literally working on getting them transported back here right now. So once we get that, we will have oil processing. So I'm going to go back, check in with him, and we will unlock that, and we will start processing some oil. I'll be back. All right, so we have oil processing done. So we are going to, now we have some options for oil. There's some down here. There's a few nodes here, but they're not very good. There's like one normal and 2 impure. Now down here is good, they're pure. There's also a bunch here. There's like a couple pure, a couple normal, and a couple impure. So we decided to go out here. So Purple's out there laying foundations right now, as you can see by his movements. So we are going to get our oil going there. That'll send some plastic and rubber. It's a long trip back to base, to be fair, but it's fine. And then, so when the plastic gets to about here, right about here, yeah. So we have some copper that we're not using yet, so we'll turn that into copper sheets. Turn that into circuit boards is the plan. So that should be good. But I think right now I want to go on another hard drive hunt. There are some more hard drives I haven't gotten yet that I think I can find reasonably quick. There's a couple down here. God, it's been a while since I went on a hard drive hunt though. I guess I could just cheat and use the map, but I'd rather not, But I think we do need some new hard drives, so I think I will go on a hunt. We are currently putting modular frames, I think, in the awesome sink. So how badly have we hurt our storage? It is empty, so I should stop doing that and let that rebuild up. Let's go check the sink, see how many tickets we have, though. But we're at the point now where we have most of the things, the quality of life stuff out of the awesome shop. So 18 coupons. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. But let's put an end to that. Oh, there's one coming. Let them build back up. That was good. That gave us a bunch of tickets, coupons, whatever. So we shouldn't need any more. Oh, any more of those for a while. All right, so they're just going into here right now, making framework. So we still need framework for the space elevator, but we also need some other things that we are probably a long way away from making. That's fine. Oh, I'm going to deliver these down to the space elevator, I think. So yeah, so that's where we're at right now. We're getting ready to do oil processing. Like I said, Purple's laying down the literal foundations right now. Then we'll put our refineries and what are they called? Pumps, extractors, I guess, down, and we'll go from there. So this might be close to being done a framework. No, it wants a lot. It wants 2,500. That's nowhere near done, but we're working on it. So that's another step. Done. Anyway, so that's where we're at right now. Just want to keep everybody in the loop. And I'll be back once we try to figure out this whole oil thing, because this is where the game really starts to get complicated, if I'm being honest. And, you can make the arguments, where it starts to get fun. So I'll be back. Alright, so I was out on a hard drive hunt. I went out out here, obviously, as you can see by the exposed map, or here, I guess. I got five hard drives, and I found another one that we need 2 high-speed connectors before we can get, so I'll have to go back for that one later. Oh, and this one, I should clear this beacon, because I did get that. So I met up with Seaguns at our off-site sulfur portable miner, and he has a car, so I'm going to take the car for a drive. How fast? I forget. It's been a while since I drove in this game. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock. We need roads. Yeah, handles pretty well. Handles better than I remember. Maybe I'm remembering driving the truck, which handles like crap. That is possible as well. This handles pretty good, honestly. Where'd Seaguns go? Oh, he's still down there. I'll have to go pick him up. But unfortunately, even though it shows 2 seats, the second seat is a lie. When one person's in, if you try to get in as a second person, it says it's full. So if you're watching Copy Stain, you better fix that. Anyway, yeah, don't judge me for my bad driving. I'm kind of just farting around here. Alright, so where's Seaguns? Is that him? No, it's purple. He's over... Oh, he must have went back to base. Yes, I'm a great driver. Anybody who watched my eco videos knows how good of a driver I am. Whoa. Alright, so this little bridge back to base right here, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go back to base. Get these hard drives all researched up. Get these power slugs turned into power shards. Should be good. Oh yeah, look at the drifting on the dirt. Oh, here's where it gets rough. Here's where it gets a little less easy. Well, there's actually a little kind of natural road here, I guess. Alright, anyway. Purple is currently working on oil. I am going to go visit him, check on his progress, after I get some hard drives on the go and whatnot. So I'll be back. Alright, so I am out at Purple's oil emporium here. Oh, looks like Seaguns is here for a visit as well. Oh, I'm in the way. Oh, he's getting some storage on the go. But he's got everything going. Oh, autosave lag. I should have waited till after that to shoot this. I apologize. So, he's got rubber coming down. He's got 5 rubber, 5 plastic right now, right? So, crude oil in, plastic, heavy oil residue out, side product. And this is all coming off of one oil refinery, just back here. They're not a refinery, extractor, but it's a pure node, so you get a lot. These are refineries. So he's got 5 rubber, 5 plastic, all the byproduct oil, heavy oil residue is going in here and getting turned into petroleum coke. And then we are in turn taking the petroleum coke and turning it into circuit boards, because we just got an alternate recipe for electrode circuit board. So it takes rubber, petroleum coke, turns into circuit boards. Like, that seems like a no-brainer to me. That seems like a much better recipe than the base circuit board one. Maybe, I don't know, is that more or less efficient, I wonder? Because the base circuit board, it's completely different too. The base circuit board, oh, this one does more. That's kind of why. So it's copper sheets and plastic. It's more plastic. Right, so I feel like this one's more resource efficient. At least at this point in the game, we don't have a use for petroleum coke right now. I know it is used in aluminum production, and maybe when we get to that point, we won't use this alternate anymore. But for now, I don't know, it seems like a no-brainer to me to use this. So we're gonna. It's really that simple. So we have, so yeah, we got this going, but now we got to bring it back to base. So what we're gonna do, I think we're just gonna sink the excess petroleum coke, or maybe we'll send, I don't know, store it. We're not sure, but we're gonna do something with either sink it or send it back to base and store it, or a little bit of both. Because even with these, they only take up 45 coke per minute, and this machine makes 120, right? So, and then we will send probably, we're set up for 2 belts right now to go back to base. So we'll do 1 belt, shared belt, probably with some circuit boards, plastic, and some rubber. And then we'll sort it out back at the base, and we have room for a 2nd belt if we do want to send the petroleum coke back. So that's where we're at right now. So I think I'm actually going to head back to base. Right now, I'm going to finish this milestone for industrial manufacturing. So that unlocks, I think, the manufacturer, obviously, which is it's like the assembler, except it takes 4 things. So that will allow us to make computers, and it will allow us to make, whatchamacallit, the heavy modular frames. So I think I'm going to head back to base. I'm going to run belts as I go, though. So I'm just going to run 1 or 2. We want to run both. Do I want to not fall in the water? Anyway, so actually I'm going to check with the guys. We never really seem to come to a consensus what we were doing with the petroleum coke. So if I got to figure out if I need to have a belt for the petroleum coke or not. Anyway, so I'm going to go talk to the guys, and I'll head back to base, get that milestone, and we'll go from there. All right, I am back at base. It is time for some industrial manufacturing. Plastic in, rubber in. Oh, we got high-speed connectors now. Nice. Good job, Seaguns. He is the research king. Industrial manufacturing, go. Perfect.
Milestone reached. The manufacturer increases
it does increase production complexity. You were right, Ada. She knows what she's talking about. Don't play around with Ada. She knows. Can I make one yet? I need heavy modular frames. Can I make 10 of those by hand right now? Just so I can drop one of these bad boys and see what it's all about. I cannot. Oh, I need screws. Stupid screws. Where are screws? Alright, so let's make 10 of these by hand. Let's drop one of these manufacturers. And see what all options we have. I think it's just computers and heavy modular frames, probably, honestly. But we'll see. Could be more. Could be less. I'm not looking forward to making these heavy modular frames. We got to get some alternates for this. For sure. I do have 3 hard drives still. So you never know. We might get an alternate for it. Oh, and plastic as well. We don't have any plastic here. Crap. Not yet, anyway. Soon. Alright, so what else we got for milestones here? Alternate fluid transport. I mean, there's definitely a use for this, but I don't think we need it yet. Gas mask. Would be nice, I guess, but I'd rather get this, I think. We need, like, computers and stuff for this. That's conveyor belts 4 as well. Trains. Yeah, let's just say we're doing this one for now. But, yeah, we got our work cut out for us. Alright, so it's time to go out and finish belting the plastic and stuff back to base. So I'm going to go take care of that. I will be right back. Alright, we have rubber. We have plastic. We have circuit boards. We have petroleum coke. Coming in hot. Got a lot more plastic. Somebody just took the circuit boards. We did have some circuit boards. So that's good. That's what we wanted tonight. But we are running out. We only have like 1, 2, 3 empty ones. So we'll have to expand this. But this whole thing, I regret everything. Like, in order to make computers and stuff like that, like, just look at this logistical nightmare of an abomination I've created here. Not to mention, like, we got belts going down and are under, and the whole spaghetti mess. I'm supposed to be the veteran of the group. I'm supposed to prevent us from making these mistakes, but I've failed. So yeah, so here's a manufacturer. So there's a lot of things we need here. The big things right now that we're going to need are computers. So you look at this, it's 25 circuit boards per minute, 22.5 cables, 45 plastic, 130 screws to make a whopping 2.5 computers per minute. So, like, we have all this at base, but, like, to distribute, whatever, all 4 of those things, it's going to be a nightmare. Redirect. That was the word I was looking for. Not to mention, we're going to need to make these. To make a whopping 2 heavy modular frames per minute, you need 10 modular frames per minute, 30 pipes, steel pipes, 10 encased dresser beams, and 200 screws. This is going to be a nightmare to try to get these done. I regret everything. It's like every decision I've made, I regret. So yeah, that's where we're at. Full of regret. All right, yeah, so I don't know. We'll try to bootstrap some things together to make those two things. But I think we also have to kind of just rethink everything, basically. Whole new base. But that is a problem for future Luchara and future Purple and future Sea Guns. Maybe I'll have to bug some other people to come join us. We might need an extra hand here. That's going to be all for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join my Discord. Have a great day. Be good to each other. And I'll see you in the next one.